Hey there, it's me, your doctor. Just kidding. No, it's not. It's just me. Calm down. Before we start this video, I would like to make it perfectly clear that I am not an expert when it comes to health or fitness, despite what my getup may tell you. Any advice that I give is not a one-size-fits-all approach, and your approach may be very different. So please consult a professional if you are doing something extreme or if you just need some general guidance. I'm not the one to go to. All right, now on to the video. Hey there, fellas. I'm a floating head, and I'm here to take you on my weight loss journey. I'm recording this after the fact, so I'll have to do some editing magic. All right, I don't really feel like editing my head for that long. Let me get something else. Hey there, fellas. I'm Cheeto McPoopy Pants, and I'm here to take you on my weight loss journey. That being Your Self Fitness, a fitness game for the Xbox that I picked up purely because I thought it was a funny addition to my Xbox game collection. But little did I know that this game packed so much heat into its tiny green little case. So much so that this game was part of a lawsuit from one of the guys that made Pulp Fiction. Yeah, listen, friendo, you're in for much more than just a weight loss journey in this video. You've already... I just got done watching No Country for Old Men. It's free on YouTube. Wonderful movie if you haven't already seen it, so better get while the getting's good. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and peel off our subcutaneous adipose tissue and get into my penis. I currently weigh 237 pounds as of July 23rd, 2025. I didn't really bother taking any other measurements. I probably should have, but I cried enough that day. I didn't need to be going and doing that.
You're a bit fat, aren't you?
That's the way you want to put it.
Well, I don't have some way to put it. That's the way it is.
Let me introduce you to Maya. This is going to be my personal trainer for the next 6 months. Don't mind her voice. She's got a case of the doubles right now.
Welcome to Your Self Fitness. Please make a selection.
Will Maya be able to hold me accountable and motivate me enough to stick with this game? I don't know. We're finna find out. The game had me enter in my basic information along with selecting what workout equipment I own. All well and good, and then I got to take my first fitness evaluation, which included entering my current weight and resting heart rate. I do 2 minutes worth of jumping jacks and then measure my heart rate afterwards. This 100% was not accurate. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Don't get a Fitbit. We finish up a series of squats, push-ups, crunches, and a sit and reach. I'm not very flexible. Yeah, I'm still not flexible. So needless to say, Maya recommends that I have a weight loss focus for the next 10 workouts, after which I'll take another fitness evaluation and see if I need to adjust my program.
Congratulations in completing your first step towards your commitment to fitness.
Dude, oh my god, I'm just now finding out that freaking all of it's double audio. All of it's double audio.
Day 2.
Welcome to another day of looking absolutely cooked, bro. Day 2 was my first official workout. Today I decided to start with a 30-minute cardio workout because I had no clue how difficult this was really going to be. I still thought it best to include the stability ball and hand weights just to give me some sort of challenge. You can also select what music you want, but honestly they leave a lot to be desired, especially considering that there's supposed to be 70 songs, but trust me, I know these songs like the back of my hand. They are stuck in my head and I want them out. You'll hear the same songs over and over again. Now, I have to say, I was actually feeling it. This was a pretty damn good workout, especially nearing the end when it made me do some extra leg workouts with my hand weights. Yeah, we need to talk about these workouts. Your Self Fitness has a very, very heavy preference on legs. You see, the way that these workouts are structured is that you actually get to pick one of the core areas that you like to work on that day. So it's cardio, upper body, lower body, what have you. So it'll give you those workouts, and then it will mix in workouts from your long-term goals. So mine, for instance, was weight loss, but yours could be upper body or lower body or what have you. And like I already mentioned, the day that I was doing it was cardio. It was a 30-minute cardio session. Except it really wants you to do legs. It really encourages you to do legs. And now I get it. Cardio, you mess with your legs. But you know what you don't do on cardio? Grab your hand weights and start doing dumbbell squats. That's leg day. That's not cardio.
Juicy lips.
This game also loves its step touches. I'd wager to say that this is probably the most overused exercise in this game. Now, it's not a bad exercise by any means. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's a good little warm-up and a good little transition workout. But for a game that boasts 500 plus workouts, You'd think that they'd mix it up a bit. Now, despite my complaints, I cranked through the rest of the workouts all the way through August, even getting up to the gold dumbbell status, which is the highest status that you can achieve. And just like that, I've unlocked all the maps. I've unlocked all the music choices. I'm there. I've 100% the game. That's it. So yeah, you can pretty much say that I'm a pretty pro athlete. But just as suddenly as my gold status came, so too did the cold status. Yes, that's right, I was sick for a solid week in September right after I turned 27. Isn't that some shit? Of course, this did not do me any favors whatsoever. I fell off pretty hard and it was really difficult to get back on. This was still a relatively new-ish habit for me after being off for many, many years. It wasn't fun. I basically spent the majority of September fucking around, and I feel really bad about it. And at this point, I felt like I had been doing the exact same workouts for about a month and a half now. I was getting really tired of it. It was super boring, super like insane. I felt like I was going nuts because I just kept on doing the same thing every day. And I was like, man, I need some fucking flavor in my life right now.
All right, let's move. Step touch.
Always with the
Step touch.
it's like it's all you ever think about. Just like someone else I
So I did something that I said I wasn't going to do, but I did it anyways. I changed the routine. Now, I know what you're thinking. McNilo, you're a fucking liar. You bitch. You said your self-fitness, but you're telling me that you stopped doing your self-fitness for a little bit? Now, hold on. Hold your horses there, buddy. It was only for a little bit, and this is important to the overarching goal, okay? This is a yourself video. Fuck, I can't even talk right now. This is a yourself fitness video, yes. But this is also a my health video, okay? So cut me some slack. In all seriousness, I really did want to lose this weight, and I wasn't about to sacrifice my progress purely for the sake of a YouTube video, so I was going to do whatever I could in order to have me continue losing the weight. I got so unmotivated at this period for being basically out for half a month that I needed something that would give me some sort of instant gratification to just hop me back up on that horse. And honestly, doing this was the only thing that helped me get back into the routine to begin with. And for me specifically, that instant gratification comes from long distance running and Bully Juice videos. Specifically, this 45-minute HIIT workout from Bully Juice. I spent the majority of October doing a mix of running and this specific workout, all the while moving out of my old place. Now, so far, every single month, there's been at least one roadblock, and I still had Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's to go. This was not going to get any easier. In fact, I probably picked the worst time to start. So that brings me to some of my weight loss tips that specifically helped me out, and I want to share them with you because maybe it will help you out as well. If something isn't working out for you and you feel like changing it up a little bit, feel free to change it up. As long as you stay consistent, that's all that matters. There's no rule stating that you have to stick to a certain routine the entire time, no matter how much some fitness gurus tell you. Now, a workout plan will obviously make things a lot easier, and it will add necessary structure to make sure that your entire body is getting the proper workout that it needs, like upper body, lower body, what have you. But let's not try to overcomplicate this shit, okay? If you're someone like me who just needs to lose the weight, then by all means, lose the weight. Just move. Any movement is good movement, okay? Don't worry about all this extra crap. Don't worry about splits. Don't worry that, oh man, I'm doing more lower body than upper body or vice versa. Dude, whatever works for you, just do it. Lose the weight. Any movement is good movement right now. And I mean, think about it. What's healthier? Some dude that's super overweight? Or some dude that has massive muscle imbalances. And of course, you know, we can talk all day about like which is better for you and stuff like that. And of course, there's nuances to everything. I understand that. But the point that I'm trying to make is just do something that gets you moving. If you're not already moving, do something that will make you move no matter what it is. As long as you're having fun doing it and it's something that you can stay consistent with, that's all that should matter right now.
Well, this little maneuver is gonna cost us 51 years.
Yikes, we really jumped far ahead in time, didn't we? All right, listen, these video files totaled up to at least 30 gigabytes per day. So I think you can forgive me if I'm not recording every single day because that would be an insane amount of size just for video files, and there was no way I was parsing through all that crap. All right, this is the first time that I've done this in like a month and a half. I didn't really set up my lights and stuff. I still don't have this place set up, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. I wanted to get this recording on my first day coming back, so we'll see how well I do. I think I'll do fine. I think I'll do just fine. Today was also the day that I decided to up the ante and increase my workouts to 45 minutes instead of 30. This is a great decision because the workouts actually felt like they were super challenging again. Oh, look, I'm actually doing the lunges this time. More often than not, my cat's decided to join me in the workout, and you know what, good for him, because he's so fucking fat. Not sure how he gets that way. Like, just eat less. It's easy. This continued on great until December. First, a 45-minute yourself fitness workout, followed by a 45-minute run, Monday through Friday. I was nearly maxing out on the physical challenge at this point, and Maya was definitely taking notice of it.
You know, you've done so well and you've made such great progress. I think it's time for you to consider changing your long-term goal.
Now, I don't know what category they're using this rating off of. I'm assuming it's the BMI scale, which it's not really that accurate. There are much better ways of doing this, but I can't blame this on the game. It's an older game, and to be honest, there's really not much that you can do by just getting this basic information. I get it, but still. Just something I thought I would point out. Now, if I really wanted to dive into this and get to know my body fat percentage and all that good stuff, you know, I could find the nearest DEXA scan near me, but I don't want to spend $200 on that just yet. But what I did spend money on was a doctor visit because I, yet again, got sick. Okay, while I'm recovering, let's take a step back and talk about some early 2000s internet.
Get set. We're riding on the fingers.
The manual that came with the game lists a website much like every piece of media back in the day, and luckily this is preserved on the Wayback Machine. Seems like most of the pages on this site have been preserved as well. Like the store where you can buy the game for $35, or you can even buy a combo set that has the game with a yoga mat for $50. Where the fuck did we go so wrong? Oh wait, billionaires, that's right. The clothes are still pretty expensive. These prices have not changed, okay? $60 for a fleece jacket? Okay, buddy. Of course, there's other items like water bottles, a stability ball, and towels, among other things. I need to get my hands on some of this gear, so if for whatever reason you have maybe this kind of junk sitting around, maybe in a dusty storage bin, or maybe in your basement or closet, pull it out and send it to me. I don't care if it's used. Just give it to me for free. Also, we're definitely calling this phone number, so let's give it a ring. It just hung up. It just hung up on me. Another neat little thing is that it looks like most of the forum posts have also been preserved. It gives me a weird sense of surreal nostalgia reading some of these posts, wondering where these people are now. I mean, check out this post from Debs, who at the time was less than 2 months away from their wedding. And wherever you are, Debs, I hope you're living your best life. The link they provide leads to a GeoCities website, which unfortunately is not preserved. I can't win them all, but you know what? It was pretty cool nonetheless. But you know what's even cooler? Finishing this goddamn fitness challenge. Finally, we have reached the last day of the fitness challenge. When I started January, I had upped the workout length to a full 60 minutes, and I had also begun running for at least an hour right after. Now, this definitely had a massive impact on me, to say the least, and hardly any of it good. I had to once again take a short break in between this, where I started doing a small calisthenics workout for about a week before grinding out the last 2 weeks completely. And that brings us to today, where I decided as my last workout to really push it to the extreme. Alright fellas, this is the last day. The last workout of this entire challenge. And I think I've gotten to the point where I think I can handle this. There's going to be the ultimate workout. Where yesterday I had my huge run, my biggest run of this entire thing that I really have done. I'm going to also do the same for the full body workout portion. I'm going to be doing every single workout that I have done in this entire challenge at least one time tonight. That includes the yourself fitness thing, the bully juice one, and the calisthenics one. So I'm going to do all those as a last final hurrah. And to make it this much harder, I'm adding my wrist weights, which these are only 2 pounds, I think, total, or 2 pounds each. I don't know, one of those. But point remains, this is it. And I feel more than capable. So let's go ahead and get this workout started. Alright, fellas. That was it. How was that? How was it overall? It's tough. Very tough. But I'm looking forward to seeing what my final weight is tomorrow morning after I empty my bowels, hopefully fully. And empty my bowels I did. The next morning I weighed myself. This was the moment of truth. I initially planned to lose a lot more, but you know what? 200.1, rounding down, 200, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for me, at least. If I didn't eat like crap every single weekend, this definitely would have been a lot lower. And this definitely isn't, you know, the last little bit of me working out. This is a continuous battle that I'm going to be pursuing. But for right now, I think that's pretty good. Because I'm getting tired of doing your self-fitness. I've done thousands of step touches. I never want to do them again. Never want to do them again. So what about the developers, responDesign, or Respond is, whatever, stupid fucking name. Well, they're currently going by RespondWell, and they were purchased by Zimmer Biomet Holdings in 2016. Their Facebook page has a link to their website, which redirects to Cured Nation. The low quality picture on the homepage isn't really screaming professionalism to me, but who am I to judge? Just look at my videos, dude. I'm going off on a limb right now, and I'm going to say this company probably does not exist anymore. But it looks like their entire purpose was to make games like Yourself Fitness. In fact, after releasing Yourself Fitness, the company was sued along with Microsoft by the guy who helped create the story for Pulp Fiction, Robert Avery.
But first, we have an Xbox game that is at the center of an escalating legal battle between Microsoft and Roger Avery, the Oscar-winning co-writer of Pulp Fiction.
Specifically, it was this game that caused the lawsuit, since he claimed that Microsoft had stole the idea of a virtual yoga game from him. I can say a lot of bad things about Microsoft, but this one just doesn't seem very likely to me. So that's about as deep as this rabbit hole goes. If you want to dig into it, be my guest. I don't want to go down another rabbit hole, dude. I'm still sore from getting punched by fucking what's his name from Bloodsport. I'll think about it later. Okay, but if you think Frank Dukes, that's his name. If you think that's crazy, get a load of this shit. In 2006, the company made a deal with McDonald's to distribute 4 of its Yourself Fitness titles with the restaurant chain's healthy meals for a period of 4 weeks. Wow, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Yeah, I don't think that was the best marketing decision, brother. I don't think anybody who's remotely interested in Yourself Fitness is going to a McDonald's. Wait, I did that. Fuck. The only thing we have left is Maya. Who are you, Maya? Well, the booklet credits workout design and modeling to Jolene Spear and Yumi Lee. Yumi Lee is the more concrete confirmation, as her website specifically states that she is the voice of Maya in Yourself Fitness. Sick! I hope you got over the case of your double voice. I'm really sorry that you had to go through that.
Hi, I'm Yumi Lee, host of My Workout.
Are you upset? Yes or fucking no?
Now, as far as Jolene Spear goes, I can't confirm this, but I believe this is Jolene Spear. She works at West Hills Mountain Park Racket and Fitness Club. I'm purely going based off the fact of her 20 plus years of experience, the fact that she was born and still lives in Oregon, which is where the RespondDesign game developers were located, and her general appearance looks pretty similar to Maya, as similar as you can get for 2004 standards anyway. I mean, it looks like just Maya is aged up, you know, obviously. It's been 20-some years. Both are highly respected and experienced personal trainers, so my hat's off to you two. I really appreciate it, because without your guidance, I couldn't be where I am today. Man, Yourself Fitness. It has been a pretty gnarly 6 months, to say the least. It's been tough. A lot of shit has happened more than just fitness in these past, actually more than 6 months at this point. I don't know when I'm going to post this video. I'm still using this game as my primary workout to this day because I don't want to pay for a gym membership, and frankly there's not really any good gyms around me anyways, so it's been pretty good, and it's formed into a habit now. It's really the only way that I can stay consistent is by doing this game. And to be honest with you, if it works, well, who cares? Yeah, if you're in the market for an at-home weight loss program and you don't really want to cough over a lot of money, give this a try. If you own an Xbox, get the Xbox version. There's a lot of them floating around out there. If you have a Wii, try the Wii version. If you have a PC that can run this thing, go ahead, get that one. It's the free option at this point, assuming you have a PC that can run it. Just remember to be safe, be healthy, and most importantly, have fun. or I'll kill you myself. Until next time, fellas, I'm gonna go tear my ACL for the fun of it. See you later.